Welcome to the University of the East, your home, and the home of S.W.A.G. To help make your stay more fun and worthwhile, the Guidance, Counseling and Career Services Office and your guidance counselors are here to journey with you. As a student services unit that is here to help you in your growth and development as a person of meaning, we help provide learning opportunities for your personal integration, mental health, and well-being, academic excellence, and professional advancement. And we aim to continuously improve for the years to come. We have also developed the GCCSO Google site to be your one-stop source of information for all our guidance programs and services. This is where you can have access to our Guidance Gazette, now Heartwork, a digital mag full of inspiration and self-care. Career page, mental health and freshman kits, as well as other information on Student Services Office, departments, and the university-recognized student councils and organizations. The GCCSO Enhanced Support Groups, the UE Peer Facilitators Manila Chapter, the LGBTQIA+ Support Group, the Bully-Free Advocates and Empowered Students. You may scan the Mental Health Kit QR code to learn more about our enhanced support groups and guidance programs and services, or visit us at the ground floor of SFC building, from Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you around, warrior student. To where your tomorrow begins. The University of the East.
Welcome, UE students. Let's have a walkthrough on the Guidance Office services online that can be found in your student portal. First, access UE's website. Then, click the UE portal link. Next, click the student portal and sign in. After that, navigate to the left panel and click Counseling Sessions under Guidance Office Services. The counseling session will help you, students, to create an appointment with the guidance counselors. To create an appointment, click New tab and supply all the required information. You can save it as draft, or you can submit it. The Draft tab displays all the appointments you saved as draft. Draft appointments can be edited, submitted or deleted. Deleted appointments under Draft tab will be transferred to Cancelled tab. Once you submitted a draft appointment, that appointment will be transferred to Applied tab. Applied tab displays all the scheduled counseling appointments with the guidance counselor. Scheduled counseling appointments can be canceled by the student as long as a cancellation remark has been provided. Students, please note that, by giving your ticket number to your guidance counselor during counseling session, you are hereby giving your consent to get counseled. The ticket number can be found in the counseling appointment. The Evaluation tab displays all the finished counseling appointments that has a pending evaluation. Rescheduled tab displays counseling appointments that are rescheduled by the guidance counselor. Students must accept or decline the new schedule of the counseling appointment. Follow-up tab displays counseling appointments which objective is to check students' progress since their last session. Students must accept or decline the follow-up counseling session. Referral tab displays counseling appointments, whom your professors referred you. Students must accept or decline the referred counseling session. Canceled tab displays counseling appointments that the student canceled or declined, while Archive tab displays counseling appointments that are finished.
Good day and welcome, Warrior students. Thank you for participating in our S.W.A.G program. My name is Ms. Lira Daza, one of the Basic Education Guidance Counselors and your program facilitator. S.W.A.G is an acronym for Student Wellness, promoting the attitude of gratitude, and this is just one of the special guidance programs that your Guidance, Counseling, and Career Services Office offers to help promote student well-being. In relation to that, we believe that you can protect and strengthen your well being even during times of distress by nurturing your own attitude of gratitude. This perspective shift will allow you to redirect your attention from sulking on what's going wrong to recognizing what is still good in your life and helping you see that difficulties are temporary. As you listen to our esteemed resource persons, you may observe how they did not deny the challenges they have experienced and how they have also recognized that they have overcome challenges before, therefore empowering them that they can do so again. And so we hope that through their testimonies of success and resilience, you will be able to reflect on your own experiences and see the hope even in challenging times. We also hope that this will help give you strength and inspiration to appreciate what you already have and what you can do to feel stronger and more in control of your life's outcomes as you navigate your day to day challenges. So much for our program introduction. Let us now proceed to the program proper because we are very excited for you to see what's in store for us today. Let us formally begin our program by seeking the divine intervention through our opening prayer, and then we'll have our Philippine national anthem.
Heavenly Father, we come to you today with humble hearts, seeking your guidance and wisdom as we begin this program. Lord, We ask that you would bless every person who has gathered here today, and that you would be present with us in a special way. We pray that this program would be a time of learning, growth, and fellowship for all of us. Help us to listen to one another with open hearts and open minds, and to support one another as we strive to serve you in all that we do. Please give us the strength and the courage to follow your will and to use the gifts and talents you have given us to make a positive difference in the world. We pray all of this in your holy name. Amen.
Bayang magiliw, dalas ng silanganan, hanap ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, buhay ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisingil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayong minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mag-aapit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
To welcome you all, let us hear the welcome message of our Director from the Guidance, Counseling, and Career Services Office, Director Maria Gracia Gallardo Gonzalez.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our webinar on Student Wellness Promoting Attitude of Gratitude 2025 with the theme Thriving Minds, Thankful Hearts. Now, we are truly delighted to finally be with you. As you know, this event has been rescheduled several times due to inclement weather. Yet, no storm or bad weather could ever overcome the sincere desire of the Guidance, Counseling, and Career Services Office to provide you with the support and services you deserve. And seeing all of you here makes the wait more than worthwhile. Now, we are especially proud and fortunate to have with us our distinguished resource speakers who have graciously accepted the invitation to share their journeys. What makes their presence so meaningful is not only the triumphs they will highlight, but also the challenges they have faced as students, reminding us that gratitude is not just about success, but also about finding strength and wisdom in life's struggles. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for joining us. May this afternoon session inspire us to embrace gratitude more deeply and to nurture thriving minds, and of course to carry thankful hearts as we move forward in our studies and in life. Welcome once again, and may all of you have a meaningful and uplifting learning experience.
We are very fortunate that our program was graced by two of our esteemed UE community members. And so, to introduce our first resource person, please welcome the guidance counselor of Senior High School STEM and the College of Dentistry students, Ms. Maxine De Luna Narito.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor and pleasure to introduce one of our distinguished speakers today, Dr. Marius Charles Esquilo. As a respected professor at the University of the East College of Dentistry and the current president of the Philippine Dental Association, Dr. Esquilo's unwavering commitment to dental education and professional leadership has profoundly impacted the field of dentistry in the Philippines. His exceptional expertise, passion, and dedication have earned him high regard in both academic and dental communities. Please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Esquilo.
A pleasant day to everyone. Magandang araw sa ating lahat. I'm Dr. Marius Charles Esquilio from the UE College of Dentistry. And it is indeed my distinct honor to speak before you today. Thank you very much to UE Guidance Counseling and Career Services Office. Special shout out, of course, to Director Grace and to Ma'am Dayan. Thank you very much for having me. I'm so elated being chosen to speak before our new warriors from the different colleges. Special shout out to my future colleagues from the College of Dentistry. To all of you, congratulations. Congratulations for making the right choice of choosing UE, the University of Excellence. Welcome sa Pamantasan ng Silangan. Today, I was tasked to give you words about two things: my attitude of gratitude to UE and tips on how to study. First, let me introduce myself, as for you to be able to understand where I'm coming from. Again, I'm Dr. Marius. My family and close friends call me Doc M. I'm a graduate of UE, batch 2005. When I was a student, I'm no extraordinary. I'm just but a normal kid who tried to enjoy college with my classmates, friends, and org mates. I became active in my organization, the Achievers Council for Excellence, or ACE, where I became Director General, aka President. Kaya sa mga Dent Freshies dyan, next year, join us, join ACE. And also I became active in the Dentistry Student Council as batch representative. It was really a challenge for me to juggle many tasks, to study and to be a leader. Yes, ever since I think it was innate in me to step up, to help my peers and to lead them. Of course, it all starts from being of service to them, and that they acknowledge and appreciate. That's why every time we have election, I always get elected as a leader, as class representative from first year up to graduation, and DSC batch representative. After graduation and passing the board exam, I pursued various continuing dental education programs, mostly in the field of my chosen specialization, oral surgery, or more specifically, oral and maxillofacial surgery. I underwent training programs at UPPGH, wherein I was able to meet and treat different types of people, extremes, from class A to class E. The training was really toxic, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But being a warrior, true warrior, na marami na ring napagdaanan, I made it. I survived with flying colors. I learned so much while I was at UECD clinics, which I was able to apply at UPPGH. Sabi nga nila, iba talaga pag UE. So credits to all my professors and clinical supervisors. After PGH, in pursuit of learning more, I flew to Taiwan to take postgraduate course. I'm very lucky to be a recipient of the Taiwan Government Scholarship Grant. That's why I was able to study at the prestigious National Yangming University in Taipei, Taiwan. Life was indeed difficult to be away from my family and friends. What made it more challenging was that I was the very first international student in the dental program. In short, I was like a guinea pig. Like when people see you of different color, different features, you can hear from their mind speaking, sino yan? And yung usual na scenario na kapag may foreigner, yung nagtuturoan saying, ikaw kumausap dyan, I experienced that. That's why I feel for international students. So if there's any international students in the audience now, let me tell you, your feelings are valid. But don't worry, everything will be fine. As for me, again, thankfully, I was able to meet people who became family as well. Some Taiwanese classmates, other international students from different course or program, and of course, yung mga kabayan whom I've met at the Catholic Church near my area. Some OFWs and other Filipino students studying in other schools. After 2 years, I was able to get my master's degree. Master in Dental Science, major in Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. During the 2 years, while staying in school, again as an active student, I participated in various programs for international students, where they also recognize my communication skills and leadership skills, how I handle different types of people, especially when my fellow international students complain about a lot of things. Really, ang dami nilang reklamo. To the point that yung mga aktivistang foreign students proposed to the Student Affairs Office to create a student body, like a student council to represent the students. Lo and behold, I was elected as its president. That's why I hold the title of being the first International Student Council President of National Yangming University. Siyempre, Philippines represent. Raise your flag. After graduation, I stayed for 6 more months to continue with my hospital training at Taipei Veterans General Hospital. This extension of my training was made possible by the Rotary Club of Chai, Taiwan, where I got scholarship grant. Really, there are a lot of good people around the globe. We just need to find them and make sure to show your appreciation always. 2.5 years in Taiwan, 2007 to 2009. But wait, there's more. 2010, I went to Japan, to our sister school in Nagoya, Aichi Gakuin University, and stayed there for 3 more months as visiting researcher. Major challenge, I didn't get any scholarship grant there, except for the free training. But as for all the other expenses, it was on me and on my family. Kaya tipid mode. I learned how to cook. Mas mahal kasi cost of living in Japan than in Taiwan. But I have no choice. All of this is because I really wanted to pursue continuing dental education in my field of specialization. I need to go abroad because no single institution here in the Philippines offers master's program in OMS. Almost 3 years of being away from my family and friends. Really difficult, but it was all worth it. Thanks to Friendster and Yahoo Messenger, kahit papano I was able to keep in touch with my loved ones. And thanks to Cebu Pacific sa mga peace affairs. So when I came back here in the Philippines, work na. Pambayad sa credit card na nakaskas ng todo in Japan. 2012, I decided to go back and to give back to my alma mater, UE. I started teaching as oral surgery professor, as research professor, sharing all the things that I have learned in college and from my postgraduate trainings. Up to now, I'm still teaching, not only because I want to share, but also to put pressure on me to continue studying and learning. That's what I always tell my students, that in the classroom, it's not only them who learn. I also learn from them. So shout out to my former students who will be able to watch this video. Thanks to all of you. Since I came back, I also became active in organized dentistry, being of service to the community and to the different associations. I rose from the ranks starting as a member, then chairperson of various committees, then executive officer for both my chapter, Manila chapter, and to my beloved organization, the Philippine Dental Association. Fortunately, last May, I was elected as the president-elect of the Philippine Dental Association, serving as president starting June next year till May 2027. All these and more became possible because of my experiences in UE. That's why when UE Don interviewed me last May after my election, I just told them that UE honed my leadership skills since I was a student. From being a director general of my org ACE and batch representative of DSC. And also, since my employment in UE, I was also tasked to handle several college activities. I became president of the UE Dental Faculty Club, head of the oral surgery section, and currently the clinical chair of one of the top performing dental schools in the country. And again, president of the faculty club for the second time. All these experiences made me the leader that I am today. So again and again and again, thank you, UE. I will forever be grateful. Remember that college life is about more than classrooms and exams. It's about independence, responsibility, and discovery. It's where you meet people from different backgrounds, where friendships are built, where challenges test you, and where dreams begin to take shape. Now, moving on to my second task of sharing to you tips on how to study. Sabi ko nga kanina, when I was a student, I was no extraordinary. Tamang pumapasa lang sa mga quizzes and exams. How did I pass despite my so many tasks? Let me share to you some tips. First, listen. Listen to your professors. Also, sit near the front. Fewer distractions, better focus. Hindi yung lahat nagsisiksikan sa likod ng classroom. Takot kasing matawag ng teacher. I tell you, mas tinatawag ng teacher yung mga nasa likod. Trust me. Also, ask questions. Clarify doubts early. Professors often appreciate it. Second, take down notes. Remember, repetition, retention. You will remember more what you wrote. Also, highlight the key points that are very important for you to remember. Third, set your study time. Pick a regular time and place to train your brain into study mode. The question is, when is the best time to study? Actually, it depends to a lot of factors. According to Google, for example, in the morning, around 6 to 10 a.m., it is great for focus and concentration, wherein your mind is fresh. It is also said to be the best for analytical work, like math, problem solving, and memorization. And of course, it only works well if you're a morning person. In the afternoon, around 12 noon to 4 p.m., energy can dip, but it's a good time for reviewing material you've already learned. It is best for creative tasks or group work. And in the evening or at night, around 7 p.m. to 12 midnight, yes, there's quieter environment, fewer distractions. It is good for deep focus and creative thinking. And of course, it works well if you're a night owl like me. But avoid staying up too late since sleep is crucial for memory. Fourth, avoid distraction. As for me, I study efficiently when I'm alone. No temptation to talk. While for some naman, group study is more effective. Actually, for me din naman in some cases. But only when I already studied and I just want to seek for clarifications from my peers and also to learn from them. But the thing is, make sure na more studying, less chismis. 5. Active recall. Do not just reread notes. Test yourself. Close the book and try to explain the material in your own words. Ito yung times na nagsasalita ka mag-isa. Deadma sa mga taong nakakakita. 6. Chunking. Meaning, break down big topics to smaller, manageable parts. Parang sa research lang. You start with the general topics, then proceed to specifics. 7. Time management. Use a planner. Track deadlines, exams, and assignments. Prioritize tasks. Tackle the hardest or most urgent tasks first. Avoid cramming. Start preparing at least a week before exams. Don't wait for the perfect moment to study. Start small. 20 minutes of focused effort beats hours of distracted cramming. Every time you sit down to learn, you're training your mind like an athlete trains the body. The truth is, success doesn't come from cramming the night before an exam or hoping luck is on your side. Success comes from consistent effort, from building habits that carry you through when motivation runs low. Motivation is fleeting, but habits keep you moving forward. And number 8, as for your mind and body, sleep. Memory consolidation happens during sleep. Don't sacrifice it. Exercise. Even short walks boost focus and reduce stress. And for nutrition, make sure you have balanced meals, not just coffee and snacks. This helps concentration. All these and more actually contributes to your efficient study habits. But to begin with, make sure to commit to your habits. Build the discipline. And when your graduation comes, you won't just walk across the stage with a degree. You'll walk across with unstoppable habits of success. Remember, college is not just about passing exams. It's about building the habits that shape your future. Motivation may get you started, but habits keep you going. And remember this, studying is not a punishment. It's a privilege. Millions or billions of people would give up anything for the chance you have right now. When it feels hard, remind yourself, diamonds are formed under pressure. Every challenge you overcome, every habit you strengthen, is shaping you into the kind of person who doesn't just pass exams, but who conquers life. Yes, it can feel overwhelming. The workload, the freedom, the pressure. But remember, every late night of study, every club you join, every conversation you have, it all adds to who you're becoming. College is not just preparing you for a career, it's preparing you for life. So, fellow warriors, I challenge you today. Don't just study for grades. Study to build habits that will make you unstoppable. Study with a vision of who you want to become. Because one day, when you stand on the other side of this journey, you look back and realize every small, consistent habit is what built your success story. So embrace the opportunities, welcome the challenges, and make the most of every moment. Because these years aren't just about earning a degree, they're about becoming the best version of yourself. To wrap up, those study habits have helped me to stay consistent and productive. Those study habits work best for me. I hope they provide some useful takeaways you can adapt to your own learning style. A warrior with a thriving mind and a thankful heart. Thank you very much for listening. And again, welcome to UE.
Thank you very much po, Dr. Esquilio, for that inspiring testimony of your success and resilience and how our students can learn from your personal experience of strengthening study habits and discipline to persevere even when things go tough. We will have another esteemed resource person who will help us understand the importance of fostering emotional intelligence and the attitude of gratitude. To introduce our second resource person, please welcome the guidance counselor of Senior High School ABM and Sports Track and the College of Business Administration students, Dr. Dayan Rodriguez.
Good day, everyone. I am thrilled to introduce to you our next speaker. Miss Anne Camille Mercado is a proud psychology graduate from the University of the East, where she earned a full scholarship as a student assistant. She is a registered psychometrician since 2014 and currently pursuing her master's degree in psychology here also in UE. She is now focusing on her thesis on the innovative use of artificial intelligence for mental health. Beyond academia, Camille is a talented content creator, having received the prestigious 555 Foodie Awards and was recognized at Del Monte's biggest event in the Philippines. She also manages social media for various niche markets, combining her passion for psychology and digital influence to inspire and educate. She is also our university psychometrician, specializing in assessment and administration of various psychological tests. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a warm virtual applause to Miss Anne Camille Mercado.
Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for that introduction. You can call me Miss AC, especially pag nagkita or nagkasalubong tayo sa UE or pag nag-visit kayo sa guidance office, makikita niyo ako doon. Pumupunta din ako sa mga classrooms to give psychological tests to you, students. So, madami talagang chances na magkikita-kita tayo. So, yeah, you can approach me. I am Miss AC. And today, I am really honored to be one of the guest speakers. I will be talking about two secret sauces for college success. One is EQ, and the other one is gratitude. Sounds simple, sounds cliche, pero after this webinar, you will really realize how powerful these two things are. Ready? I will start by asking, how are you? Kamusta ka bilang isang student? Para sa mga first year college students natin dyan, how's your experience? Maybe some of you will say, okay naman po, masaya, may mga bagong friends, madali lang po yung classes, mabait si ma'am or si sir, maganda po yung UE, nag-enjoy po ako, and that's really a great news. I am happy for you if that's your answer to my question, how are you? But probably your answer to the question, how are you, would be different to what I just enumerated. We can never deny na nakakaramdam tayo ng mga overwhelming emotions, stress, and challenges, especially kayo na first-year students. Everything is new. Lalo na kung hindi ka dito nag-elementary or nag-senior high school, new environment, new classmates, and very big change no, sa pag-aaral. You are now a college student. You're pursuing the course that you chose. And I know you're having lots of expectations for yourself and for your future. That could mean You feel stressed or worried. Starting college is a big change. Idagdag mo pa dyan yung travel, yung traffic, being away from home, lalo na yung mga nagdo-dorm. Yung pressure to do well, plus there's also social media. No? Pag nakikita mo sa social media, minsan inisip mo, ay, mukhang alam niya yung path niya in life. Sure na sure siya. Samantalang ako naliligaw pa sa yung UE Theater or saan ba yung guidance office? Kidding aside, if you ever felt overwhelmed, no, I want to say that you are not alone. The truth is, college is not just about academics. It's also about managing your emotions, dealing with stress, and connecting with people. Okay? And so today, I will share the two superpowers that can help you survive and thrive in college. One is emotional intelligence, and the other one is gratitude. I would also like to share my experiences when I was a college student, just like you, and how these two concepts helped me thrive and finish the race I started. Okay, so back in 2010, yes, that's 15 years ago, ako ay isang high school graduate looking where to go to pursue my college degree. Huwag na kayong mag-compute ha kung ilang taon ako. So share ko lang, very funny and mababaw yung reason ko kung bakit ko napili yung UE. Okay, so one time kasi, nakita ko yung sets of students sa kalsada, naglalakad sila, wearing the UE PE uniform. So, hindi ko alam kung anong pumasok sa isip ko, pero that uniform, no, yung PE uniform, red and white, it was just stuck in my head as if nai-imagine ko na ako yung may suot nun. Ang babaw, pero yun talaga yung dahilan, no? Without knowing na dito pala talaga ako gustong dalhin ni Lord because He has greater plans for me. Okay, so fast forward, naka-enroll ako sa UE with the help of my relatives na sinuportahan ako financially uh, sa first year, first sem ko. So nag-enroll ako as a tourism student. Then after one sem, nag-shift ako sa psychology kasi na-realize ko, mas gusto ko pala siya. Now, after shifting, I discovered na may scholarship ang UE that time. Okay, so ang tawag nila, student assistantship. All you have to do is to work for 4 hours every day and your tuition is covered as long as wala kang failing grades. Okay, that became a very big blessing for me. Nakapag-aral ako for free throughout my college life. It sounds simple and easy, pero I want you to imagine having to go spend 4 hours during office hours, mahirap i-squeeze yung oras ng subjects. Kasi hindi naman mag-a-adjust sa akin yung classes 'di ba? So I had to choose class schedules na hindi tatama sa oras ng work ko sa UE. So anong result nun? Hindi ako belong sa block section, yung mga kabarkada ko, yung mga besties ko, hindi ko sila kasama sa class. Bungi-bungi yung schedules ko and also nagsa-summer classes ako to keep up. Okay? So mahirap kasi paiba-iba ako ng kaklase. I remember may class ako noon, ako lang yung psychology, tapos lahat sila engineering. Then I also have to be professional kapag nasa work naman ako. No? But honestly, I am grateful sa experience ko sa UE. Sa sobrang grateful ko actually, dito na ako nagtrabaho. I am now working here at the guidance office for 10 years now. Imagine kung paano ako pinalaki ng UE. Hindi lang yon. Talagang naturuan ako ng UE to be emotionally resilient and thrive so I can accomplish both big and small things, personally and professionally. So, Ngayon na nakwento ko na sa inyo yung gist ng college life ko, syempre gusto ko din i-share sa inyo yung more detailed discussion on these two concepts, yung EI and gratitude, that really helped me and I know will help you too in your journey. Okay? So unahin natin yung emotional intelligence or EI, or what we also know as EQ or emotional quotient. Okay, so it is the ability to understand yours and others' emotions and manage it. So hindi lang basta maintindihan, but also i-manage yung emotions natin so we can respond instead of merely react. Na-experience mo na ba yung may pinagsabihan ka ng problema mo tapos nag-react na lang sila basta sa'yo without understanding your pain? Or were you in a situation kung saan you're facing a problem, you're under pressure, and you notice yourself na nag-breakdown ka? Or yung kung tawagin natin yan nowadays, yung nag-relapse. Ay, ang involved dyan ay emotional intelligence. Okay? So, kumbaga sa IQ level, kamusta yung EQ level mo? Mataas ba? Or kailangan pa i-work out? So, isipin mo, paano ka ba mag-respond ngayon sa problema, sa conflicts, sa mga nararamdaman mo? Diyan mo makikita yung emotional intelligence with the way you understand and manage your own and others' emotions. So, bakit siya importante? Lalo na sa inyo as a student. Emotional intelligence kasi helps us make friends easily. It also helps us when we have overwhelming emotions. And most especially kapag mataas yung EQ natin, mas napapagpatuloy natin gawin yung mga bagay na kailangan natin gawin kahit na, again, kahit na may mga hurdles, problems, and difficulties along the way. Kasi aminin natin, college life is hard. It will be harder along the way. Pero, yan yung naging sandata ko to stay motivated during college kahit mahirap. Paiba-iba yung kaklase ko, tapos nakikipag-usap din ako sa mga employees that time. So, through practice, mas nag enhance yung EQ ko. And I was able to build and maintain good relationship with various types of people. Okay, so paano ba natin malalaman if we have a high or a low emotional intelligence? Okay? So, meron dapat tayong mga sets of skills para masabi na emotionally intelligent tayo. And on your screen right now, these are the main skills that you must have in order to succeed and thrive in your everyday lives. And these are intrapersonal, meaning how you understand and manage your own emotions. Interpersonal, how you identify and respond to others' emotions. And yung stress management, how you face challenges and stress. Okay, so sa tingin mo, alin sa mga major skills na to yung hardest for you right now? Okay, so ikaw ba yung nahihirapan maintindihan yung mga nararamdaman mo? Do you have the difficulty telling your emotions and needs to people you trust? O, kapag galit ka, malungkot ka, do you ever find yourself having a breakdown? Or yung mas common, ina-isolate mo ba yung sarili mo? Thinking na magkikreate ka lang ng problems by asking for help? Then, you may be having difficulties in the intrapersonal skills. Or, maybe you are a person na nahihirapan ka naman makipag-connect or relate sa iba. Kapag nagko-confide ang friends mo sa'yo ng problems or overwhelming emotions nila, or halimbawa nasabihan ka nila na may mental health problem sila, or di kaya kinonfront ka, ang sabi, alam mo, nainis ako sa'yo kanina kasi ganto ganyan yung ginawa mo. Do you ever find yourself lashing out, being defensive, or hindi mo maintindihan at hindi mo mailagay yung sarili mo sa kalagayan nila? Then you may be having challenges in the interpersonal skills. Or what about when you have problems? Kapag stressed out ka, pagod ka, kapag may mga failures, kamusta ka? Do you find yourself panicking, quitting, or giving up? Then you may have difficulty in the stress management area. So I know these may sound bad news to you if ever you find yourself having difficulties, but the good news is emotional intelligence can be improved. Nai-improve siya. It is something that you can exercise at mamamaster mo siya when you put an effort to it. Good news yan. Kasi kung ma-identify mo kung alin sa mga yan ka mahina, mas malalaman mo kung paano siya i-enhance. So, kung kanina na-realize mo na sa intrapersonal skill ka may difficulty, meaning your own emotions, you can ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? At bakit kaya? One trick I can share with you all is the 90-second rule. 90-second rule. Yung mga strong emotions daw natin, they chemically last for 90 seconds unless you feed them. Okay? So the more na kinakalinga mo yung nararamdaman mo, mas haba siya. And I know walang ni isa sa atin na exempted dyan. Okay? Kunyari, heartbroken ka, malungkot ka, anong ginawa mo? Nagmukmok, nakinig ka pa sa mga heartbroken songs. Oh, ano nangyari? Di, mas lalo kang nalungkot. Although I'm not saying na absolutely bad for you yung mga gantong coping, pero what I'm saying is, if your strong emotions last up to 90 seconds, anong mas better na gawin? Mag-react agad-agad or mag-pause? Okay, so for only 90 seconds, you can breathe in and breathe out. Assess mo yung sarili mo, bakit ko ito nararamdaman right now? Okay, so ituring natin yung emotions as visitors. Okay, so bumibisita lang sila sa'yo. Ang bisita naman, di naman sila ang natutulog or naninirahan sa bahay nyo, di ba? So, aalis at aalis din sila. So just be hospitable. Pause, reflect, and think na it will pass. Okay, so better not to react impulsively, yung pabigla-bigla. Just pause. Okay, now, if it ever if it ever lingers for more than 90 seconds, let's say mas matagal siya kasi possible naman talaga 'yan lalo na kung talagang mabigat yung pinagdadaanan mo. Then one of the indicators that you have a high intrapersonal skills is you know how to relay your emotions. You know how to say it or share it and ask for help. Not just to anyone, but to a trusted someone that you know is good for you. Someone na may good intrapersonal skills who can respond to you in a healthy way. Okay? So, dahil nabanggit ko na rin yung interpersonal, ito naman yung pag-usapan natin. Kung ikaw naman yung kanina na-realize mo, ay, parang may problema ko sa area na to, Miss AC. Parang nahihirapan ako mag-respond sa emotions ng iba. Parang nakikita ko yung sarili ko na defensive or reactive. Mapagpatol ako, Miss AC eh. Easily offended ako kapag may mga nararamdaman silang mabigat. Then, you should improve your interpersonal or social skills. So what is the best thing to do? Paano ba natin sila maiintindihan? Simple. Listen. Listen instead of reacting right away. Madalas kasi pag may mga sinasabi sila sa atin, we tend to take it personally kaya tayo na-offend. Or ito pa yung isa pang mas dangerous. Kapag hindi natin naranasan, we tend to degrade, invalidate the feelings and experiences of others. Minsan sasabihin natin, ba't naman ako? Di naman ako ganyan. Or ako din naman, naranasan ko yan, pero hindi ko naman yan ginawa. O, reacting instead of listening. Okay, so when we listen intently, mas nagigets kasi natin where they are coming from. Mas nare-realize natin, ito pala yung situation niya. Hindi pala niya ako ina-attack. May pinagdadaanan pala siya. Kaya pala niya nagawa to sa akin kasi ganito yung iniisip niya. So we are able to understand people when we take time to listen. And you know what? Kapag pinapractice mo yan in the long run, hindi pa man sila nagsasalita, you can easily detect changes in their mood by simply looking at them. Gets mo na agad yung emotions at experiences nila, no? It's a very good skill. Lalo na kapag someday makakapag-asawa ka or even when you enter a relationship, mas sensitive ka na, mas aware ka na sa feelings ng partner mo, and in return, you will have a healthier relationship. So, ganun ka-importante yung skill na yan. Okay? Now, very important din ang stress management area pagdating sa emotional intelligence. Ito yung isa sa powerful skill para mag-flourish ka sa college life mo, even in your future professional life. Alam na natin yan eh, ang stress, ang problema, walang makakaligtas dyan. No matter how good or how rich or how blessed you are, lahat tayo we experience problems, pains, and even failures in life. Ngayon, kung lahat tayo nakakaranas niyan, it's much better kung i-enhance na natin ngayon pa lang yung ability natin to manage stress instead of panic or worse, quit. Okay? Now, napakadaming ways to manage stress, but never forget, pause. Always. Sa discussion natin sa tatlong areas ng EQ, nakikita na natin yung pattern eh. Pag intra or self, pause. Pag inter or others, listen. So, the trick here is to take time. Okay? Take time before making any action. Kasi the more na we react impulsively, mas lesser yung opportunity for us to think logically and healthily. Nang maraming habits na pwede tayong gawin to improve our stress management skills. Examples would be exercise, walking outside, even yung expose mo yung sarili mo sa araw, ma-feel mo yung nature. These are really helpful. Listening to music, watching a movie, also very important. Getting enough sleep and having a balanced diet. Okay, so lahat ng yan makakatulong sa atin to alleviate stress. Mapapansin mo naman yan eh, pag kulang ka sa tulog or sa kain, hindi ba mas prone ka makaramdam ng stress? So, pag hindi natin naalagaan yung sarili natin, mas nahihirapan tayo i-manage yung stress. Also, I wanna highlight this. Less screen time. Hindi lang to pang bata. Even young adults like you. Kasi madaming triggers sa social media, we all know that. So, bawasan natin. Or, di kaya baguhin mo yung algorithm ng social media accounts mo. Paano siya gagawin? Search more about healthy things, healthy topics. Yung mga topics na mag-feed ng mind mo with positivity and will also give you good knowledge. Pwede yan. Mas makokontrol mo yung nakikita mo as you scroll through your feed. So, all I'm saying here is identify what works well for you. Okay, so iba-iba tayo ng coping mechanism. So it's best for you to identify ano yung effective for you when you manage your stress. Now, gratitude. Okay, si gratitude na tayo. One of the secret to thriving in college and later in life is i-practice yung gratitude. Okay, so ano ba yung pinagkaiba niya sa pagiging thankful? Kasi related sila eh. Ang gratitude, mas deeper siya, mas profound yung appreciation and acknowledgement mo sa mga magagandang bagay. Okay? It involves an awareness ng mga nare-receive nating benefits, whereas yung thankfulness kasi more immediate and situational yung expression mo. Pag may nagbigay sa'yo, pag may gumawa sa'yo ng ganitong bagay, we say thank you. No, it's a response to a favor or yung relief, no. Pero yung gratitude, ongoing mindset. It is a lifestyle. Intentionally, ina-acknowledge mo yung existing blessings even during difficult times. Again, even during difficult times. So think of gratitude as inner state of being versus yung thankfulness, external action siya or expression. The science behind gratitude is sinestimulate niya yung hypothalamus natin, yung nagre-regulate ng stress. Pati yung dopamine tsaka yung serotonin systems, yun yung feel-good chemicals. Ito yung nagpo-provide ng scientific reason for why gratitude makes us feel better. Okay, so through gratitude, mas nag improve din yung emotional intelligence mo. Bakit? Kasi mas aware ka na sa mga good things and people in your life. When you have the awareness, meron kang self-awareness, meron kang social awareness, which in turn helps you manage negative emotions and build stronger relationships. Pwede rin siyang stress reliever kasi when you do gratitude, ang nangyayari, shift mo yung focus mo from negative to positive experiences. So ngayon, mas nare-relax ka at mas nai-improve mo yung emotional resilience mo. Okay. Now, I want you to get a piece of paper. So mag-gratitude exercise tayo. So pwedeng paper, pwedeng phone, tablet, computer. So I want you to write down 3 things. Okay, dapat specific ha. 3 things that went well for you either today or this week. Now, it doesn't have to be grand. Hindi kailangang very big na magandang bagay. So, kahit simple specific things. Kunyari, nakainom ka ng masarap na iced coffee kanina, or mas mahaba yung tulog mo, anything good that happened to you. Okay? Alam nyo, it's better na you do this kind of exercise every day. Say, before you sleep. Reflect your day and list down the good things that happened to you. Make it a habit. Try to make it as a gratitude journal. Maganda din dyan, i-add mo, bakit siya nangyari? Okay, so this makes you think or evaluate about the causes of the positive events at na-reinforce yung habit. Okay? Your college years are about so much more than classes and grades. Although alam ko napakahalaga ng grade, ng GPA for you as a student. But college life is also more about building the person you are going to be. And emotional intelligence combined with gratitude are the most valuable skills you'll ever learn for that journey. Yan yung secret weapons na bibit-bitin mo everyday sa journey mo in life. Okay, and before I end, I want to leave you with this quote that sums up everything that we have learned for today's webinar. It says here, "It is not happiness that brings us gratitude. It is gratitude that brings us happiness." Okay. Thank you very much for your time, students. Again, my name is Miss AC, and have a grateful day ahead.
We express our biggest thanks to our esteemed resource persons, Dr. Marius Esquilio and Miss AC del Rosario Mercado, for sharing their wisdom. For sure, our warrior students have learned a great deal from their impactful and inspiring testimonies and tips. With that, we would also like to let you know that your questions and insights are very important to us. If you have any other questions related to the points shared by our resource persons, or other points of clarification that you wish to raise about having thriving minds and thankful hearts, please feel free to connect with us by sending a message to our email address, guidance@ue.edu.ph. Rest assured that all your questions will be forwarded to our speakers who will provide thoughtful responses, and we will take the time to send them all back to you. For our basic education students, please feel free to use our Freedom Board, which you can find in our Google site, to share with us your insights from the points shared today. We truly value your participation, and this is your chance to get answers straight from our resource persons. As our gesture of appreciation, please allow us to virtually present our certificate of recognition to our esteemed guests. Please allow me to read the citation. This certificate of recognition is hereby given to Dr. Marius Charles Esquilio and Miss Anne Camille Mercado, RPM, for being the resource speakers in the GCCSO webinar entitled Thriving Minds, Thankful Hearts, as part of our SWAG 2025 program given this fifth day of September. Signed by the Director of the GCCSO, Director Maria Gracia M. Gallardo Gonzalez, RGC. And as we come to the conclusion of the program, we would like to let you know that your questions and insights are very important to us. Thus, we invite you to answer our activity evaluation by scanning the QR code found in your screen or by clicking the link to the Google form found in the post in our Facebook, YouTube channel, and Google site. Please note that we will be collecting your responses until Monday, 5 p.m. And so we thank you in advance for your help so we can continuously improve our programs and activities for you. And before we end, please join us in singing our UE hymn.
Pamantasan ka naming mahal, ilaw sa karimlan, buhay, lakas, dunong, dangal, pamantasan ka ng bayan. Ang pangalan mo ay manhati at sandigan ka ng lahi. Pamantasan ng silangan, pamantasan ka naming mahal. Pamantasan ka naming mahal, ilaw sa karimlan.